tough fight. Style-wise, it's the hardest style in the world for us, and Manny's going to have to be at his best to win this one. And I told Manny we need a really good training camp, and we really need to focus on this fight. And he agreed to stay in America the whole time. We're not going to train in the Philippines for this fight. We're going to be very focused. And the game plan I've set for him for the last 3 fights. I know it's the right game plan, but the thing is, it's not working in the fights. I haven't come up with a good idea yet of what I need to do to make him win that fight, but I'm thinking every day, and as I watch tapes of his opponent, we will come up with an answer.
Is it good for you for the first time in a long time to be in this, make or break position? I don't know if it's good, if it's, with you, is it more challenging for you? I mean, this has been your marquee guy. This has been his toughest fight.
It's more challenging for me. It definitely is. It's a little bit of a contest between me and Nacho. He wants to be the best trainer. I want to be the best trainer. So the winner of that fight the trainer will be perceived as the better trainer. So it's competitive, yes, and it does get personal. And the thing is, I actually, to give you a real honest answer, I have to, the game plan, me and Manny have to sit down together and watch the fight and just come up with the game plan together and not just watch it separately and you bring that to the table and I bring this to the table. So we need to work together on this one.
Physically, have you seen any decline at all in Pacquiao, or is he still the same physically?
He's still the same. I told him when you start slowing down, I'm going to tell you to retire. And he said, you promise me you'll do that? I said, I will. And I said, will you retire? He said, yes, I will, when you tell me it's over. And his discipline and his work ethic is as good as ever. But, we haven't started this training camp yet, so I'll give you a report as it goes.
Mentally, is this his toughest challenge? Because physically and game plan-wise, he's always been in great condition, and at some point in his fights, he tends to take over. But this is a guy who there's an ebb and flow to virtually every round. He makes Manny think. Well, is this the most challenging fight for him mentally?
It's the most challenging fight, but the thing is, he picked it. So, he didn't have to pick Marquez. He could have picked Bradley a rematch, an easier fight. I wanted to fight the guy, Garcia. I think Danny Garcia. I wanted that fight. I said, because Amir Khan says that I don't teach defense to him and Manny Pacquiao. Why did he compare himself to Manny Pacquiao? And why does he talk about Pacquiao? It depends what I taught him. So I said, let's see what Manny can do with your last opponent. Manny wouldn't lose a round. Mm-hmm. But there were a lot of other choices out there. Manny picked this fight. So that's one thing I do like, that he picked this fight, and he knows what he's up against.
What do you think that says about him?
He has balls.
I think these two are like Morales and Barrera, though, Freddie, in that they could fight 100 times and it's going to be a flip a coin because of the stylistic thing. One of the things that's concerned me about Manny recently, he's had a lot of leg problems. I wonder if a guy like you, who's old school in many ways, would like to see all the stuff that he does with the strength and conditioning. Forget about that, just train for the fight, concentrate on your game plan and be a fighter.
Well, that's what I'm pushing for, and all this fucking treadmill stuff, walking backwards and there's something wrong with this. Like, get a fucking doctor in there and look at it and find out what's wrong. Okay? Walking out, I'm still fed up with that.
Did I hit a nerve?
No, it's true. Like, walking backwards in the treadmill and before in the dressing room is gonna help you win this fight. And just we've done that every day for months and months and months, and it doesn't work.
Whose idea is that? Yes.
Strength coach.
How many strength and conditioning coaches did you have throughout your career?
It's funny because I had none, but I talked to Ray Mancini about that, a 15-round fighter. How many do you have, Ray? He said, what are you talking about? I have my trainer. I worked hard. You talk to any old fighter in the world. All of a sudden, these strength coaches are becoming gods and so forth.
And most of them, by the way, have never boxed around in their life.
Yeah. We know that. But it's, I guess it's part of life that we live in right now. Is that all this like stretching and so forth. Like, you know, what athlete in the world doesn't know how to stretch himself? I mean, we're athletes. That's what we do. When I was on track team, you know, that's what we always, before a race, you stretch yourself. You don't get some guy hugging you and.
But could part of that be part of his leg problems, though? The extra stuff going on for a fighter getting ready for a championship, all that extra shit, as you call it. I mean, maybe it doesn't work.
I'm not going to blame it completely and so forth, but the thing is, he does have something wrong with his leg and so forth, and you know, like, there's a lot of good doctors in the world, and then, like, I'm sure someone can like fix that very quickly if we went that in that direction. But Manny assured me that he's got that covered, and so.
When is he coming